with another video. So I was just sitting here thinking about this whole energy. Because I don't know, like I was thinking about a ad that I saw about it. I think it's something about Dan Kelly with the 1848 or 1849 abortion law. And I was thinking, with woman meaning someone that is a female or that carries both sexes. Now, I don't even know if this means something about carries both sexes. It's giving me they're a male, but their mind or something could be controlled by a woman. It gives me that image that I said about that water energy, somebody one main thing with lots of tentacles. So it could be kind of creepy if one of these feminine energies is foreign to your jurisdiction or your land, but they're connected to your mate in a sexual immoral way, which leaves these people a spotlight or to have an eye on you. You, it would be unrequited for me. I can't see to watch my back or to know what's going on with these particular people. I can't see these, but they can see. It's almost like these people connect to this masculine that may be in this household, and they can see everything I see. They can dislike or not like me, but they can work on trying to abort me. And again, when it's talking about coming out of your mother's womb, this could be, you could be in some type of fetal or some type of Ouroboros energy or something like this. She's usually in a fetal position. We also had the Four of Swords in my one deck with the girl with her heart sitting outside beside her. And she's curled up in a little ball like a fetus. And she has all these thorns coming in. Now, these thorns missed her. But they are kind of going through her arms and stuff like that. Like they just slightly missed her. So again, when they're talking about this, it make me think about, you know, abortion never being right. And I feel like the type of abortion I'm picking up on is low key. What we really talking about sometimes in some of these instances is these entities, these ancestors, these whatever, coming around partying, being the life of a party with you, for a certain amount of time, entertaining, sending a lover boy energy towards you while they rap, I said rap, while they rape and pillage you, your own family member, until the vultures are left behind. And the vulture, once they remove or take away some financial, something that belongs to you, okay, these are people that are vampiric energies. Once they do that, they leave you like empty, like finances. They could even mess up your credit by using your name or something like this. And then they leave. So you're the cash cow where everybody's getting money off of. And then they keep you in the dark, though. They keep you Lars girl, Lars and the real boy girl. I don't know. But they keep you locked and trapped and do magic, heavy black magic, or some type of magic on you to keep you in the dark. And then or under like a cup. I'm holding my hand like this because it's almost like they come and trap you under the cup. Now you would think it's like all these stories you hear about children. It's a child called It. That was one of my favorite, like a novel book that I ended up being able to read the whole thing because I really don't like to watch. I don't like stuff that's fiction. Okay, nonfiction is not fake, right? Yeah. So I don't like to read that kind of stuff or whatever. It got to be something that could tie me to something real or something like that, right? So it's making me think when they take these children out the womb, why I keep hearing energies saying staying alive, because it's something about maybe hate, because um what I'm picking up on is the black energy is the vulture's energy. Now again, once you wake up, you find out you've been attacked or you've been under siege and all your shit gone, and there's nothing you can do about it or whatever like this for some of these people. Then they turn into these black sheep or these black vulturistic energies, and you could either rock with them or they gonna roll on you. It's something like that possibly here that I'm picking up. because I had, it's weird, man. And they do weird shit, man. And they got faces that look like your family members. That's the tripped out part. And they act stupid and wonder why you upset or wonder why this or wonder why that. And some of these people, yes, are celebrities and politicians and shit like this, right? And some of these people benefit from you being robbed, so they sat back and watched. Some of these people in your jurisdiction wanted to have some type of ownership over you. So this is why they did not stop the raping and pillaging. It's just period. And they want forever ties and they think that that shit is cute or they think that it's something. But now it's almost like I got your fucking job now, man. It's like somebody thought this shit was okay. And then to throw trials and tribulations your way with their code and ethic or whatever the fuck they're saying because they keep saying nobody is above the law. Yeah, God is. God don't give a fuck about your laws, which means lies. So we talking about woe man or a woman. Now, I'm seeing Nazi energy. I just, when I was scrolling this morning, this rising, I told y'all I don't like to deal with Facebook, but something could be in there and I'll know who I need to delete or whatever because I just been, every day I delete a couple of people, okay? So, something about Nazi energy or something like this. So, again, we had to be careful when we talk about this energy. But the thing that I want to get down to is that it's very dangerous because anybody can change you to anybody now. You could be all Americana and wake up the next day and somebody then change you to the fact that you African. You could get arrested or you could go somewhere that's official and somebody could do something here, all right, to make it seem like you're the foreigner. And then so the foreigners can now tell you that you're a foreigner. They could take your cloak, your coat, or your skin, or your ancestry, and give you theirs and send you where the fuck they came from. Because now these people have festered or gotten their way into the judicial system in the east of the fucking garden here. Now, these people didn't grow up alongside you to know what real struggles that so-called people in America, or even if we want to separate the groups, the black or so-called white. But my whole thing is this woman energy also means wife. So I could be the masculine, right? And my man could be my bitch, right? But somehow, and that's why I was the first one with the connection. So I thought. And this motherfucker can change something to make it look like he is the man when we're talking about spirituality. But he ain't connected to nothing spiritual. So again, as the head of the household, claiming you the one, but you're not spiritual. You got a spiritual wife or a wife that might be connected to other dimensions or something like that. That ain't no use for me. Especially, and if you do, then that means you building with another bitch with your intellect and not me. So that means you putting me in harm's fucking way. And that means that you dealing with other people here. And all of you motherfuckers could be working to block me from my real home or from fucking, I'm hearing Space Jam. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some of us could have could be, what did you talk? Deal with galactic energy and shit like this too. So then you stuck in something. Somebody want you around forever because they want to feed off of you, and it's so inviting, or they acting like they doing everything you want. But I don't want nobody doing. I have to be. I have to be. I have to be the boss. I have to be the boss. There's nowhere. There's no other. There's no other. I fuck it. We could destroy the whole thing then because I'm not gonna allow it. I know. I know myself to know that I'm gonna fucking do right. Even if these people that piss me off, these people have ruined me, certain parts of my body that maybe never be the same, shit like this. And still, it was a lesson learned, and still, they wouldn't get nothing more than what is due. But you're not going to get away. That's the thing. You're not going to get the fuck away with it. You're not. It wouldn't be fair to the rest of the people for you to get away with what the fuck you've been doing. It would not restore order in the court for you to get away with what you've been doing. You can't now take them black clothes off and start wearing color again and say, oh, woe is me. No. So again, but this make me think about Dan now. I got to tread lightly because, it's some reason why Dan was excluded. Because again, I feel like we could be dealing with some reptilian energy. We could be looking at like a real demon. Because I was thinking about even on Lucifer. Why did Lucifer put on that whole thing to kind of like embarrass him? And why was Lucifer fucking around with his, well, not his wife or what? I don't think she was his wife at that time. Which again is making me think about that widow shit. But again, would that be something, again, I'm thinking about the book of Isaiah, or is AI. We have to remember too that some people ain't the skin color that they're portraying right now. That's why I go off of energy and works. Mainly, many people are wearing a mask. A lot of people are feeding off of one's energy and acting like they don't know why this person is debilitated or something. That shit is creepy. If you are extraterrestrial energy, or you're earthling, or you're this, or you're a tribrid, or whatever you are, nobody should have the right to do that. And again, and then make you have to speak your truth, right? And then use that as a way to kill you, or something. Because I was reading something about this abortion law, and I was looking up a couple of terms, and something that stood out to me is saying that they know that the fetus may not be viable, or may not be survive that long outside of the womb of the mother. So this is the evil bitches that steal all your shit, steal your man, okay? And then know that you may even be the only thing that you could look to, because the way people come at you, because you've been throwing arrows back, right? People been trying to abuse you or do something, and you've been throwing darts or whatever back. And now a lot of people don't like you, but it's the fact that the world didn't get to see the shit that you could see that they might have been doing behind the scenes, or the way you felt after their energy left, or the way this or that. So now a lot of people just hate somebody for no motherfucking reason. Somebody that basically you could append, because I keep thinking about this vision of the five of wands, right? But it's like me, when like so tired of fighting. Like, you can sit there and fight somebody, and y'all throwing blows or whatever like this, right? And then sometimes it just gets so tired. You know how when a motherfucker be fighting, and then you come to you go from boxing to windmilling to just holding on to each other and shit like that. That's what the fuck it feels like. That's what it feel. You motherfucker just holding on to each other, just dancing. You motherfucker, you slow dancing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it up. But again, I feel like people judge something by its cover, or even like I said, whatever type of energy you might be in. But shit, bitch, like me, after all this, I might have to be really, really laid up in some type of fucking treehouse or bunker or something shit with some dogs outside or something for just a little bit. God damn. I know how to save my mental. That's one thing I always learn how to do. I could put a date or a time or a feeling on something. When it starts feeling like this, then some people think that that's slacking, lazy, and things like this. But I feel like it's in due time, okay? God's time, some type of due date. I feel like these people trying to push somebody and push somebody and push somebody to do something that might, prevent them from being birthed or birthing their nation. How do I even know this is the nation I want? How do I need, like I said, with this masculine energy, and then these people that be working beside you, it's almost like they always want something like, yeah, come on over here. I'll tell you this part of the story. If I could just, and I just don't like that fucking feeling. All my fucking life, motherfuckers been acting like somebody ain't shit, or acting like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they interested in conversating or building or growing something or whatever, or being friends or something, and they ultimately show their fucking face. And I'm not that bitch. It ain't easy to get nothing off or out of me or in me or whatever the fuck you trying to do. Okay? And it's really a turn off, and you could seem like a bitch, but I'm sorry. That I'm not sorry. That is just the way I feel. And again, with this twin flame shit, you mean to tell me it's a twin flame that don't got no hold over me can start afflicting or affecting or sending attacks towards me because I don't want to fuck with them, because motherfuckers want to come back in my energy at some point in time, and I don't want to fuck with you like that because all you motherfuckers feel like you took something. I don't see nothing left behind. I don't see a piece of a garment. Nothing, bitch. I think it was a damn Arby's cup that showed up in my kitchen one night, in the middle of the night, between the hours of like 2 and 5, and I don't know how the fuck it got there because everybody was asleep and I was the last one asleep. Shit, I think like if this Tamar bitch a article of clothing, motherfucker, a ring. So I don't know. Because you got, even, like I said, some of these celebrity shit is old energy or old blood energy. They can tap into shit on a different level. So that gives them the upper hand. When you come out, they see you coming. Oh, that's that bitch. Y'all know. Okay. And they know exactly what to do to set shit up so you can be set the fuck up and wet the fuck up. It just would seem like to me. Now, I'm oblivious to any rules because I don't plan on going out there breaking none. Okay? I hadn't. But I didn't come on this planet to be able to speak or speak my piece or testify or prophesy or be an oracle or a seer or whatever and not say whatever the fuck it is that I'm seeing. And they say some high priestesses know what not to say. But I mean, where? I kind of get what they saying. But what? Who are you? Why are you even thinking about what to? There's something that okay, to manipulate or make something go in some kind of way. Now, I will tell you honestly, when I go deep within and I'm channeling or this shit is coming out sometimes something come out that I didn't want to come out, or I feel like, oop, that came out. There was too much information. Like I didn't want to say a name. It's almost like maybe these people are well trained that are doing this behind the scenes, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, their twins are not the same type of twin. It, it could be that star energy or something like that. I don't know, that you're connected to other stars or something like this, but you just live a regular motherfucking life. So it's not even trying to like clout chase or nothing. And then I feel like, again, at some point in time, the name did come up, but it was a drop for me to check on my twin. Like I feel like if somebody's blocking the twin out and I be concerned about him, then I feel like sometimes the name come out that way. And sometimes when I'm doing a message, something won't come out. Like I'll be about to say a word and it say and something kind of just like grab, like not grab my neck, but something kind of just cuts my speech off for a second, and I can't say. So I know that that's something else stepping in, a higher power stepping in, saying, no. But it's not like I'm just sitting here like, should I say this word, or I'm gonna make sure I say this person's name, But it's almost like talking about something on a first name basis. Like if you somebody that, okay, imagine this: if you somebody that say that you ain't talking to a certain friend or something no more, but then you around your other friend or whatever, and you all start talking, and you accidentally call him or her that friend name, and he like, oh bitch, I thought you said you wasn't dealing with that motherfucker no more. No, no, you just call me Sheila, bitch. You've been talking to that hoe, haven't you? It's kind of like that, okay? So I don't know. But then again, that makes me fearful because it makes me think somebody can put somebody in perpetual slavery or slavery if they change you. If they, shit, my nipples, y'all. God damn. Um, Lord. That could also mean that somebody want to put you in perpetual slavery or some position where they own you, a level of ownership. So this shit is a little bit deeper. These people did this, some of this stuff, they did this to take your fucking money. They want to take my money or whatever they did. I'm figuring out this to make somebody be lost in the world. I told you before too, so that you cannot make certain moves. These men, so sometimes this is your spouse and another bitch or they family or something like this. They just ready to, they using this bitch with her gifts or whatever to help them take whatever you got. And they think they're about to be on their way and they'll leave a clone right behind. And these motherfuckers be living life like it's golden, living La Vida Loca. Some motherfucking wear with the coca. It'll just be all kind of shit. So I just don't know what to tell you. And they can also still have access to you. And I don't like that. I'm not no fucking piece. I'm not no cattle, bitch, where you about to put no fucking collar around my neck because you know who I was and my coming, and you think you about to overpower me in my state or in my estate or whatever the fuck it would be. I don't think so. I know I get upset because I feel a lot of the information that is supposed to be privy to me, definitely me, or was supposed to be privy at some time, these people hijack or they rip me off from being able to make proper decisions, to digest proper information, to make proper choices, to have the power and potential or whatever to move on. These people are wrong for what they doing, and I don't have no. I hate that they got to be these people, and maybe it should have been their parents or the people that was here, a year ago, that something like this. But it can't. I'm not gonna let it motherfucking happen. It could have been so much simpler, but they rather made it hard for some of us here. Somebody want the whole empress to have to be driving around looking for fucking blues clues and shit like this so that she could. Because some told me you supposed to been building a business or something right now so you can go off and do whatever you're really supposed to be working to do. This could be in the criminal justice, FBI. Oh, they don't want a motherfucker like that, like me up in there. Because I'm going to make sure I bring order to the court. They don't want that. You see what I'm saying? So now somebody want to maybe say, oh, well, let's just put her into star quality or something like this. Right? And I'm like, nah. I belong somewhere making some choices about what the fuck is happening in this country. You're not gonna fucking play me. Okay? And we've had actors in political arena. Okay, so this could be somebody that's a dual energy here. I don't know. Trump was like a reality TV person that ended up being president. I think Nixon or Carter, one of these motherfuckers was the president and on TV or something like this. All right, so Roosevelt, I don't know. You know which one it is. Okay, you probably do. But like I said, that's that Hollywood and Vine energy possibly. But again, a lot of this shit I'm finding up on my own. There was no mentors telling me nothing. I feel like this also got to do with the Lord energy that could have been in me or with me, or I'm picturing like a Venom energy or something like this that could have been with me during that time. Okay, I don't know how to understand it. I don't not acknowledge these people because of something, but I don't like giving the people that don't deserve accolades. It's almost like somebody want to just come over here and walk by your house and deserve to claim some type of claim to fame, or they walking past your house but they get to put their name on your fucking lease. It's something ridiculous like this. Because I'm not a narc, and I don't mind sharing whatever it is with the person that's close. That would be stupid for me to have a whole wife. Just like I said, it's stupid for us to keep on thinking they had some dark-skinned Indians that was very fit and robust here, and that you mean to tell me you went to Africa. And if we look at the body types of Americans, Indians, and Africans, it's a little bit different. Okay? The way we operate is a little motherfucking different. I don't see them going to Africa to go pick up again. They may have. It may be low key. But from what we've heard and what they've shown us, these niggas go down to Memphis and shit to go find these basketball players. North Carolina. I don't know when they going to. We had Manute Bowl, I think his name was, or something like that. I just have to call it how the fuck I see it. Patrick Ewing or some shit like this. I don't know, but I had to call it how I see it. Now again, labels, labels, labels. We never know. I'm just telling you what they've been framing our minds to think. I'm using that particular model to talk about what we're talking about right now. They're the ones that make sure we have an American athlete or something, or we have an African this whoop de whoop. So they're the ones that put these titles and this shit on people. So, you know. Motherfucker may not be from nowhere. They might be from outer space, some people. I don't know. But I don't like something. I don't like forever shit. Okay? I don't know why it had to be that way or whatever this is. I mean, even if it's some secrets, if you link up with a certain entity or something like this, you know, I don't think nothing really lasts forever. You know, I got to try some shit out for, I don't, And if it's something that I can't register with, or I can't comprehend, or I can't build with, or it seems unrequited, or why do it seem like, um, it's almost like, why do it seem like I'm looking at other people and sensing some type of building, or them at least allowing for them to feed off of their chattel or their something, even maybe even trying to put me in that energy. And it seemed like people are really productively building, whether it be in a 5D, another dimension or something, because I can kind of sense it, right? And then you want to make it like I'm jealous, but a lot of this shit I don't even know. I'm just picking up, my sensors are just picking up on it. But you mean to tell me nobody want to build with me? You mean to tell me I came up as the rising phoenix empress energy, American God energy, and you mean to tell me when I look around me, everybody's fleeing or whatever, but they're not just fleeing because they're just fleeing. Okay, they could be haters, or these people are fleeing with my things. This is people that blinded somebody or something in order to rob them to think that I deserve some shit like that. Whether it's opposition, opportunity, or food that could be in my mouth, money that could be in my fucking pocket, a business startup or something that I could be about to do. Because I have many. And these people want to see me write it out because they want to go and replicate that shit. Well, let me get my own shit off the ground this motherfucking time, nigga. Before you start just taking my shit and building all kind of stuff and acting like some of these people ain't even acting like it's for us. Because I feel like if you have a connection with a motherfucker, even if it's some weird science type shit, at some point in time when this motherfucker see you going your own way, or even some of you could be panicking, you might be lashing out because you finding out certain shit and you lashing out about it. There should be a place that motherfucker can meet you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, or something to let you know, look, girl, this is what the fuck I'm doing. I can't wait to the end because your ass crazy than motherfucker. You about to fuck some shit up. So let me just tell you a little bit of something what the fuck I'm doing. Let me show you a little vision or something of what the fuck I'm doing. And let you be able to remember it, right? Because it ain't going to matter if you can't remember it. If somebody is steadily clearing your mind or mind controlling or brainwashing you from every occurrence, it don't matter. Why are you blinding me from occurrences that I obviously was supposed to be having in this fucking lifetime? Dreams and shit like this that I'm supposed to be having. So you mean to tell me these bitches get to keep my dreams and go do whatever fuck they want to do with it. And I can't even keep my dream to interpret what could be about to happen to me, what already happened, or what could be coming for me. That don't make no sense to me. So it's a little bit scary because that could be some type of perpetual something or somebody trying to lock you in. And this is the energy of somebody blinding you and bringing that shit into you, coming planting themselves in your. And that's why I said certain people, wherever they have come from, it's certain jobs these people should not be able to have. I apologize, but you're not going to go to no other countries and probably find this shit. You probably ain't gonna go to Russia and find. I'm pretty sure in some of these places, these people speak the same language thick. You're not gonna go up in their government official jobs probably that much, unless I am mistaken. And this is like some twisted shit that's going on here. And these people just do this for show or whatever. And when they come off the camera, they just start talking English shit. Cause I want to hear Putin talk English, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you say. Before I leave this damn planet, I want to hear Putin talk English, and I want to hear President Xi talk motherfucking English. I want to know what it sounds like. I want to hear him talk English. Preferably to me. I can't, y'all. Okay, let me go on here. Listen, but I'm pretty sure you're not gonna find that shit over there. Nobody that came from America. They just gonna give up these positions of authority in their government. I don't think so. I don't think that Mexico is inviting any so-called black people down there unless there's some new shit they doing. Okay? To be no officials in no motherfucking government down in Mexico. First of all, your ass gonna have to learn how to speak the language. I can't, y'all. This is why treason and shit and war and kill them all. And I said, damn, these might be some this Vlad the Impaler, whatever fuck this is. I can see why it was a murderous motherfucker. Because that's total disrespect. If somebody come up out of the dark and you see some shit like that, that's total disrespect. Because you didn't even have to do that. And you think I don't want it back. It's like you can run, but you can't hide. It's some shit like this going on. I promise you. I promise you that's what the fuck is probably going on here. And then here come these motherfuckers like, you bound here, you stuck here. Where, nigga, I don't do nothing. Listen, anybody trying to do some shit, put some lasso around my mother. I can't even, now you can let me think, you can let me think I'm free or whatever like this, or I'm trapped or something for some. But once I see some shit for real, I'm getting the fuck up. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody touching me. Don't back the fuck up. I don't like nobody putting no shit on me. Uh-uh. No. That's why it can't, I can't. It just got to be. And I think a twin said this shit too. You'd do better if it was by yourself. And I said, I like that twin. I like that twin very much. You know what? That twin, I promise that twin could be my motherfucking Steadman. Steadfast, motherfucker. Godspeed, steadfast. That's the kind of nigga I need. Because after this shit right here, and I feel like this the only thing that can lead you to motherfucking greatness. Now, is the experience like this. But I feel like I can't have it no other way. I think Oprah was a good role model when it came to how the fuck she ran shit. Okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want to have to depend on, I want, no man to be calling the shots or whatever. No, 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 no. See, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm talking about them creations that God made now. Then you got that motherfucking best friend, Gail. Okay, that's that motherfucker that stuck with your ass ride or die. What it seemed like anyways. I don't think we would have had to worry about Stedman messing around with Gail. Uh we could probably worry about Gail wanting to mess around with Oprah, possibly, but I I don't know. Um, yeah, but that's that one best friend when that motherfucker know you on your come up. You know what I'm saying? And she ride or die with your motherfucking ass, and she believed in you. You know what I'm saying? And by the time when you get there, that bitch gonna make sure you gonna make sure she's straight. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Fuck everybody else. That's what it feel like to me. That's what glory. That's what glory. Hallelujah. That's what victory feel like. That's what the fuck it feel like. All right. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you can keep that friend or something like this, or keep her busy doing, being free to do whatever she want to do, you know, and she could become her own person or something and establish some shit. But listen, I think I just have that mind. I just have that mind from now on. And I, like I said, I feel like even if a masculine is doing this shit in his household, and you got a divorce something, or we ain't married, and you put me in a place of child, then I consider the fact that I'm just your child then, and we in this house, and when that nigga come up and pull up in that motherfucking on that white horse or that motherfucking white Cadillac limo or some shit like this, and I could jump the fuck in, or it could be a white motorcycle, it could be a white anything, okay? And I jump up in that bitch. That's just what they mean. Cause we obviously ain't living normal shit no more. So, and obviously them rules is meant to be broken. Like not having immoral sexual immoralities with other nations. Cause that mean a wife across town and a nigga here could be somebody else, or a higher power could end up linking them together, and you the one left behind. They already done built some whole shit. They all just looking at you like, ew, bitch, when you leave. But it was all because they was connected to you and they stole shit from you. And so they went and built another bit. That's like me girl, listen what the fuck I'm saying. That's like me being America up north. That's like the United States being in the midst of the garden or in the motherfucking east of the garden, y'all. Okay? And that little line of demarcation, y'all, what you talking about with the motherfucking Civil War. Then you got the South and you got the motherfucking Mexico. Okay? That's like me in a forever relationship with motherfucking United States. That's my nigga. Okay? And I'm America. And my best friend is Mexico. You mean to tell me that if somewhere down the line of us growing up or some shit like this, you or another higher force or something decided to say fuck me after me feeding the nation, even probably that bitch, and you and this bitch gonna be building in another dimension or mentally or telepathically or something, you about to build some whole shit with my, why wouldn't you? And that's why I'm saying we talking about people building whole motherfucking nations right now. Why would you have to still be connected to me? If you and this bitch already know how to get the money, y'all know how to steal it from me. You living and you growing because of the lack of my fucking knowledge about what paperwork or who to go to get this shit signed, or what to do to get my first, amount of cash so I can go do this or get this or whatever the fuck I need to do, a loan or whatever it would be. And you mean to tell me I'm I'm a crazy bitch because I say once I wake up and I find out, okay, that what the fuck been going on, and I ask the high heavens or the biggest motherfucking red dragon in the whatever the fuck it is to light your motherfucking path on your way to thinking you about to go where the fuck you about to go. I don't even want to acknowledge some of the shit that this energy be showing me. That somebody could have been still connected to you or left 20 years ago, got a whole two or three bitches, a whole family with two or three bitches, and they all been living off something that them either keeping you down, keeping you away, or something that was launched from something that had something to do with you. And then blinded you, had the nerve to blind you, make you wait, have you not be able to experience any type of intimacy or real connections with emotions and possibly touch or anything. Like you feel like you've been isolated to a point where there's no fucking return. right? Because you don't speak your piece. People on the outside looking in like, oh, all she do is this, all she do is that. She don't deserve no good motherfucker anyways. Do when really all you need is a good man in a new wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? All you need, and you should be able to have that shit, bitch, because you might be one of the richest motherfuckers in the world, and niggas just been taking your shit. You might just, some of you don't even need to be reprogrammed. You don't need no more healing. You don't need no more shit. You need your motherfucking money, and you might want to have a nigga with you. Okay? Like Oprah did. You might want to have a nigga with you. And it's gonna have to be the nigga that you choose. It ain't got to be every, I choose this one. Okay? That one seems to suffice. The connection seemed like it was real. What? Now, if I find out that one is one of the ones that been doing that shit with that other bitch, then he could stay. But what I'm saying is, you see, it's a tricky. These motherfuckers like to be tricky dicky to try to make it seem like you thirsty and you begging or you ain't got it all together or something like that. No, motherfucker, I know what's due to me. And I'm the type of bitch, yes, at some point in time, I will be spoiled. I will sit my chubby little ass down right there and keep on doing what I'm doing and speaking to God or something till I get what the fuck, or I get some clarity that's going to help me get what the fuck or say what the fuck I need to say to get what the fuck I was taken from me or what I need to move the fuck forward. Because to me now, there's nothing, it don't, you know what I'm saying? The shit don't hit right. I could find out today. And I was able to see at some point in times and measure how somebody felt. Now, I feel like somebody wants somebody to feel like nobody in the world like you, so you can't even step out your crib or don't step out this jurisdiction or this area or whatever because don't nobody like you. I don't give a fuck. That's the problem. That energy come with knowing that you some motherfucking body on this planet and ain't nobody about to tell you motherfucking nothing. That could mean that you are in that womb energy or something like this, and you about to bust up out of there, or they said you wasn't gonna survive, or something like this, or whatever. And you immortal, even as a fetus, motherfucker. You can't kill me. I'm gonna wake up and be a badass fetus then. You see what I'm saying? It's something like this. Because these people is not, I don't know if they've been able to do this for a long time or whatever. And that's why I'm saying some of these entities, these maybe vampires and witches and demons and fucking wolves, they so fucking spoiled. They think it's all about them. They don't really give a fuck about the newbies or whatever or something like this. They think it's all about them. I was just thinking about even in the fucking New Moon Twilight trilogy shit. And how them newbies were all just like terrorizing the town or something like this. That could be what this is here. That I'm picking up on. Just doing reckless shit, not following the rules or nothing like this. But they was out there just being reckless and just terrorizing people or something like that. And I don't feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm just not doing that. I feel like I'm using my energy I'm using that if somebody would even be talking in that type of energy as being a babe coming out. Babies come out, they start crying. Or again, when people get initiated in something, they start doing something. Or again, maybe when you become a vampire, you start doing something. But again, mine is I don't know. My shit is vocal or something like this. But it's shit that can also make things happen though. Because there was that group of Levites that I feel like had the power to use their voice. So I guess this is why you have to be very, very careful too about what you're saying. And I feel like that's the only reason too why something might restrict me from giving out a certain detail or something like this. Because somebody can try to take that shit wrong and then use that shit to harm somebody. And again, some of these older elders, I feel like they know how to do magic and shit like this. They can get you caught up by being in your energy, playing in your energy, getting you to say something that you didn't really want to say to get you in trouble or get some privileges or something like that taken away. But I feel like a lot of this is sexual harassment. I don't like the fact whatever is going on at some point in time, it feels like men putting their hands all over Cause I remember in high school, cause I never did no kind of orgy or nothing like this, right? Or no kind of, like threesome or anything, right? Matter of fact, if some shit like that was about to go down, I motherfucking, I seen this motherfucker come up in that room. Shit, listen, I ran down them nuts fucking stairs and fell down and shit down the motherfucking stairs. Listen. I don't like being blindsided. And I like for my no to mean no. I don't give a fuck how far it went. When I say no, motherfucker, that's what it means. So that's just what that is, okay? So I forgot where we was at, y'all. I did. I'm gonna have to end the video because I totally forgot. I forgot. But I feel like it's on some level here, okay? Where it have to seem so deep for some people or something like this. I don't know. But I feel like the majority, like 80% of the population is on to this shit already. It's just like I'm the little percent that they did want. It's like my families or something where the 1%, and now these people, the 80% think that they the 1%, and they're doing something different where they're targeting the children of the 1% or something like this. And I don't even know who gave them the power and authority to do so. But I was saying I don't like forever stuff. Mm-mm. Even if somebody said, hey, you know, you got to make, well, you're going to have to give me a couple months to a year with all the information or something where I can make that decision. And not my fault. Somebody had to have a lot of information to make their decision. Why not me? Why can't I know why can't I be on the Zoom? Why can't I know where the secret houses is that motherfuckers be meeting up at that probably could be in my neighborhood? Why the fuck I can't know this? Mm, mm-mm. If it's gonna affect me eventually, somebody want to take somebody out of a leadership role, and I ain't going. Somebody think they real slick. So again, these women could get them with that same. Once they get these men in these third parties, then they can hit them with the whoop bop bam, or they can hit them with the motherfucking Oh, you ain't got your papers, or oh, now you got to submit to me or something. Or now the woman could call the woman that they, or the person they link up, can now put them in a situation as a woman. Now they put you in a situation as a woman, start being with this motherfucker, and then now all of a sudden you turn around and you in a situation of a woman and you don't have the right. And then now your right has been stripped from you by this motherfucker that you thought you could trust instead of the person you in the same household with that you should have been building with. And then you want to come back? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Because I'm going to use my words and my message to free myself and other motherfuckers. And no, 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 no. Or maybe, maybe I can test it out. And then I can see if I want to still deal with you the next day. Or 4 days later, or 6 weeks later when this. But I feel like some of us had spell work done on our relationships to make it that way. But then we'll see if I want to talk to you. You see? We'll have really good conversations, a really good time out, enjoy each other's company and things like this. And then all of a sudden, whether the sex is involved or not, a couple weeks or months later, I'll just, I don't really want to. Or this could be females, getting these males to drop everybody else and then dropping them. But I also feel like there's a lot of blockages, a lot of communication blockages, a lot of fucking blockages. I just feel like that. They're pushing the element, they're pushing the envelope. Because some of these people were made for you. It probably hurt them, it probably ripped everything from them, or either they were brainwashed and are just letting you go and moving on here. Like all of a sudden they just change. That's not a coincidence sometimes. Sometimes it is. People change. And sometimes people change people. Once they get them locked in or have sleep with them, they can send their alien fathers or their seven, one of these father figures or something like this to do the works on their ass. And it just seemed like this nigga loved you to death more than anything in the motherfucking world. And then the next thing you know, he on this bitch arm and ain't got shit to do on, ain't got shit on you. Really. Maybe about a little bit of something here and there, but really don't. But the one thing about this bitch is look like this person is excelling and you look like you stuck. So it looked like to this person, that's the best option. But really, some of you motherfuckers is just waiting. I don't care what you say. People can say what they want to say. You don't need a man. You don't need this. I don't need that. Bitch, I did it by myself. No, really, a lot of these hoes don't know that it's the essence of the American Empress or the essence of God, why they got what they got, or they don't want to acknowledge that shit.